The Gargoyle is a heavy metal song in the key of E minor. I want to show you the main riff, which sounds like this. This is a great picking exercise. It's all alternate picking, which means down, up, down, up, down, up, never changes. And the thing to focus on, E is the lowest note. You've got these other high notes that are going back and forth to the E. And those, it's easier to figure them out because you know you're always doing down, up, down, up, down, up. But it helps to be aware in your brain of what the strokes are of those other notes. So I'm going to tell you what they are. The first one is going to be an up. There's a down on the A. And the B is an upstroke. So those accents end up being up, down, up. And it's good to just have that in this little thinking part of your brain. You know, the feeling part of your brain can be on full metal, full metal force. But the thinking part of your brain should be aware that that's up, down, up. And then you follow that by the descending scale, beginning with an upstroke. There's an up, and that goes down. Back down to the root. Right now when I'm playing that, I'm playing it with a cleaner sound, so I tend to attack it a little harder. And that gives me a good technique to work with too, but of course, when I play it with distortion, I play a little bit lighter, but still with a lot of confidence. At the very end of the Gargoyle, I do sort of a jazz fusion-y line that I came up with. It has some diminished things in it. Those are easy to remember because they're all the same fingering and they're all 3 frets apart from each other. The fingering is basically this. It's just 3 frets, and then I skip the G string. I don't play the G string, go right to the B string. Same frets. 14 and 17. And that happens 3 frets down, 3 frets down, 3 frets down. That's all of them. To make this into the line, I added some notes on top from either the Dorian scale or the blues scale. Those are good ones to choose if you want a fusion-y kind of sound. So, it's from Dorian, Dorian as well, Dorian again, and finally blues. That little blues note in there. And then I do some pull-offs at the end to get out of it. So let's put it all together. It's pretty a symmetrical kind of line. And let's do it once fast. Bultaco Saturno is actually the name of a Spanish motorcycle, but I decided to also use it as the title for this funk rock kind of song in the key of F. Why did I choose F? F is a key that most guitar players avoid, and I decided I wanted to see what F had that was good about it, and I found this. I found if I played F, I could use the E below and get that. I like that. That sounds kind of cool. So that, and I wanted to have a lot of interesting rhythms in this song. So before I even added the notes, I just thought of the rhythm. In this case, it was bup 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 da 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 da, something like that. So I added notes to it in the key of F. 1, 2, 3.